So next up, getting towards the end of the day, but still some brilliant presentations left to go. We have Jonathan Bean, who is CMO at Sinch, and he's going to talk to us about bridging the opportunity gap, meeting and exceeding the needs of consumers in the COVID era. Over to Jonathan.
Hi, thanks very much. Super to be with you this afternoon. I hope you're all surviving. Great event. So I'm going to talk to you all about this opportunity gap that exists and what we've learned very quickly. First, just want to get these slides going. Just a few words about Sinch. Some of you will have heard of us, some of you not. Global leader in cloud communications, a lot of enterprise customers. We basically deliver all of your mobile messages and customers. There's just an example on the side here. You know, if you had your NHS appointment rescheduled via mobile message, that was probably delivered via Sinch. This is just an example we did for Nationwide and all of the banks during COVID, rearranging mortgages. If you essentially if you're working from home, we probably enabled that through the messaging. So big mobile engagement provider. What are we going to talk about today? Basically a survey we've run with about 3,000 consumers on attitudes before and after COVID and how that's particularly going to affect retail, although we've done a lot of work across other sectors too. So what's happening? This is what people told us. You know, the world before we knew is actually gone. People will still be avoiding crowds, avoiding travel, shopping online more often, spending less time in stores, eating out. You know, people, the behavior that we've seen through COVID will continue. And I think that's what we need to ask ourselves as marketeers. Okay, well, how should this affect, you know, how we go forward? But we asked some questions around, you know, does opportunity still exist? What would you find useful from a mobile environment? Hopefully you're all running big mobile programs there, but people said, you know, we really want to, you know, receive personal messages from trusted brands, important trusted brands. We want to use mobile for customer support. You know, we want to use it to pay things, to get a personalized discount. But what we found was there was a massive opportunity gap here that people actually only used some, you know, very few of these things. As you can see there, 56% percentage gap between actually, yes, I find it useful, but 16% only use them because brands just aren't offering that type of personalized mobile experience today. And so we identified so many different opportunity gaps that are there, you know, and the challenge is obviously it's flagged up by McKinsey and others. You know, the opportunity is there, but this behavior will stick, you know, particularly from a retail perspective, you know, online. So, okay, what's the next challenge? Actually, how can we offer a more seamless experience to our customers that's not temporary, that meets these emerging needs? So the question we need to ask is, where is this all happening? Consumers expect self-serve experiences to be available 24/7 and really deliver things to me on a channel of my choice. So where is this happening? It's actually happening on the mobile channels, the channels you use every day. You know, if it's a large UK audience that is part of this event, you know, I'm sure you're all doing this on WhatsApp, you know, SMS, Facebook Messenger. You know, for years we've done so much on in search, you know, using mobile, using email, but the mobile channel really is underutilized. And we are delivering, you know, 100 billion messages every year, reaching every person on the planet at least 10 times. So we've got a lot of experience in this, but these are the channels, these so-called OTT channels or over-the-top channels, as well as SMS, where you're having this experience. And, you know, three lessons we've learned. Really, you've got to deliver value where it matters most. You need to differentiate on that customer experience. You need to make it conversational and two-way. People want to communicate with you and have a personal experience. And really, I'm sure many of us are still using email in our day to tie customer journeys together. 24% open rate versus a 98% open rate and 90% read rate within 3 minutes for the mobile channel. There's just an example on the side here of what we did with Nissan, promoting both test drives down the bottom of the funnel. You know, they tried to reach out via email with these customers. It just wasn't working very effectively. Mobile messaging, they saw their conversion rates go up hugely on that, and offering personalized offers was very important. So why should you guys care about any of this? Lots more information, you know, in the report that you can download. But why should you care about it? Essentially, driving revenue, you know, increased conversion versus email, 30 to 50% using the mobile channel. If you're tasked with reducing costs, you can do that too. You know, automate your conversations, increase agent efficiency. We've seen customers reduce their costs between 20 and 80% in their customer care and call centers. And probably most importantly for everybody, you know, improve that customer experience. You know, talk to the customers where they actually are. And, you know, we've seen, 3 times improvements in people's NPS scores when they're using chat. versus voice, and in particular email. So that's pretty much it from me. You can find out much more. We've got a whole bunch of customer experience reports. Go to cinch.com/insights. We've got a webinar coming up with Coca-Cola. But that is my 5 minutes done, and I hope you enjoyed that.
Jonathan, I did. Thank you so much. What I really would like to know, it's so persuasive, the numbers. Those open rates are crazy versus email. And so it would be very hard to not consider this messaging as a platform. But what happens when everyone's doing it? What happens when there's Nissan and like 12 other automotive manufacturers all cramming in your inbox? Isn't it going to become like email? Isn't it going to become a cluttered, congested space? And how do brands deal with that eventuality?
Sure. I think the very important thing about mobile is your mobile phone, your phone number, or even your WhatsApp is very, very personal to you. So it's really inbound messages. You need to give that brand permission to communicate with you, which you don't on email, even with GDPR, considerations. There are ways of getting around that. So I think, will it become like email? I'm not sure because of that special, nature of the inbound channel on WhatsApp. But will it explode? Will we be seeing much more communication via WhatsApp? Yes, we will. Looking at the UK, we really need to look to India. We need to look to Brazil and Latin America. We need to look China, where marketing like this is how you're getting most of your results through, whether it be campaigns or customer journey. If we're still stuck in the sort of email world or even traditional social marketing, then we are way behind, because consumers today are expecting that self-service 24/7 and personalized experience.
And what are the innovations in this space that we can look forward to in the next 12 to 18 months?
I think we're focusing a lot on what we call conversational AI. So it's basically, artificial intelligence that is able to understand your customer journey, understand the queries that your customers are making online, and whether that be a bot on your website or whether that be a bot on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or whatever, understanding 125 different languages that we're dealing with some customers, and being able to give, intelligent answers to those customers, improving customer experience and radically decreasing costs, and in most cases, increasing conversion. So that's what you've got to look forward to. But it's here. It's now. It's not in the future. So go get it. Come talk to us.
Jonathan, thank you so much for a brilliant presentation.